Hi beautiful twin flames, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which I coach you to move into your ascension path and union. Now please subscribe because we do have the members hub and you do get the up-to-date notifications as to lives. I'm live every Friday at 10 a.m. GMT. And you can find the membership hub, which is a great place to have those private conversations, and I join you twice a month. Very separately on the channel, we connect in with the totems, with signs and synchronicities, and really helping you navigate through the process, which is where I've been. It has been a long path. Now, we do have the website if you're wanting to make a booking. We also have up and coming webinars, so stay tuned and I'll post them in the community tab. And the next one coming up is Aries and Chiron. So if you want to join us, jump on the link directly below. Without further ado, let's get into your element read for your twin flame path. And I guide you as well as come through and join us on Fridays. Hi guys, we're here to do the earth sign, divine masculines, how they're directly relating to you and what is happening in their surrounding environment. Now, I do feel there is an amp up and a shift within the Twin Flame Collective, and I really feel with Divine Masculines there's been certain things, because we're really moving into yin and yang at the minute. And what I'm seeing in a theme coming through is really a transformation within their current status. So it's really what they're doing. And I do feel with the earth elements at the moment, even from just briefly sitting with the cards, I'm sensing that there's something happening very quickly and they're having to really move and react in a certain way. Now, some of you who directly have been in contact, communication, in any shape or form, they kind of understand the reasons why you've pulled back. And this can even be linking to the 5D and the 3D. They're feeling this vibration where you're really pulling away. I feel urgently something is being shifted around in their life and it's happening very quickly. They're having to really track their steps. They are regressing quite a bit, but they're actually having to move forward simultaneously. I do feel this is very quick acting energy. They're also looking at guilt relating to maybe having that poker face. Maybe, you know, saying to you something in particular, and it does feel something quite particular that has potentially got your back up, and this can be a memory, right, where they maybe made you feel that they were very secure with the connection, very nonchalant, but it appears to be that these old jealousies are coming up, and there was you know, in their way they were thinking it was healthy, but now they're realizing maybe it wasn't healthy because it's given you mixed signals. So I do feel they're looking at that. They're also looking at the reasons why potentially some divine feminines in this pocket linking to divine masculines of the earth signs were jealous, but I feel it's more the mirror of them actually looking at how they were in the past, even if they didn't show it or express it. I do feel the funny thing is it's that they feel regret and they understand how do I put it? It's almost like they had intended for you to fight for them, but you had for quite a while. And now you're not fighting for it. You're just purely wanting what is yours to be yours. And if it's not, it's not. It's hey, sarah, sarah, you know what I mean? I do feel there could be a legal situation that is being dealt with. This can be if this person was actually in a contract, it being physically removed. But I also feel they're wanting to bring the balance back within this connection. I also feel they're not wanting to fight with you. They will fight for you. And I really see this as the way this is actually coming through in a channeling, because the outcome card is openness and the Five of Swords, and they're really going to do all it takes to make those changes to be able to get to you. But I do feel it's quite urgent. There's this urgency, there's this balance that they're wanting to bring in. It's light bulb moments, but it's urgent. It just feels sudden and urgent. I do feel if there were any blockages happening in their life, whatever this thing is that's being shifted and being announced, and I feel it's an announcement of some description, I feel it's really giving them the lifeline to be able to move towards you. Now, this can be a circumstance that was really nagging on them at a point. It might have been being unemployed, having to move home. There was sort of like they hit a snag. I do feel if they were dealing with anything legal, I do feel there's a resolution to such. And I feel at the moment, it's almost like universe is swinging in their favour and a door is opening for them. I feel for some, they're actually leaving a third-party situation. And how do I put it? It's like if that person wasn't loyal to them, it just feels like there's a revelation. It's not working for each party. They're really accepting it. They're trusting in it. There could be some value systems that are really clashing. But it's pure acceptance. It's like it's dissolving. For some, this, like I said, could have been a contract, but it almost feels as though as soon as this shifts, which feels very, very soon to be perfectly honest, it does feel as though this is where they feel almost their messages from heaven have been answered and their worries are kind of dissipating through that. But I do feel it's through having this outcome to a blockage that had really been coming up in their life. By tying it up, by closing it out, I feel they're able to actually bring that justice towards you. Now, they also are making mention of the healthy boundaries, okay? Boundaries that Divine Feminine had put up. They might have been needs, but they also spiritually, through this new moon in Cancer, it's almost like looking into a crystal ball and looking at the reality of a situation. And I really feel they're being very practical. They understand that in order to have that fresh beginning, that they needed to go inside themselves, do a little bit of reflection. And the last 8 weeks, I feel they've done quite a great deal. This is helping them bring that justice and that balance back into their life. And I do feel for a bit they were a little bit run down. But I do feel, you know, they're willing to be vulnerable for the right reasons. You do make them nervous. Like they're making reference to you being very different to other people. You being able to make them blush. You being able to make them nervous to get into service, so to speak. And there's real humbling with it. I do feel they're going to open up about a circumstance that played out. I don't think, it's almost like, I don't think you'll recognise them. I feel when they relate to you in this way, you might get a bit confused, and it's in relation to union. It really does feel as though this person's going to come through and be extremely vulnerable and raw with you. And it could be, you know, all this poker face energy really going by the wayside and opening up very deep. And it might be due to the way you are directly handling it, Divine Feminine. So whatever you're doing, it's working. Because it does feel this shift in perspective and shift in vibration. But it's making them nervous like they're going to lose you. So I just keep hearing the clock, like, you know, it's ticking, and this is the pressure that they're feeling. It can be due to a statement, something that went down between you. But I just feel right now this is of the utmost urgency in their mind. They feel they're in a hurry like the Mad Hatter. They feel within this partnership that they can be very solid. They feel in this partnership it can be, you know, it's everything. It's the yin to the yang. It's the negotiation of it. I feel they understand also you will be very firm with them what the benchmark is. And I feel to a degree you have actually given them the resume of what is needed. I do feel this is between now and the Lionsgate portal. We've got Goddess of Strength, and I'm actually noticing Strength card and the Leo energy coming through. It's between now and August. I feel it's very soon, but this feels in a matter of days. It doesn't feel long. I know the way they're saying it is almost like it is a plan. It is in the ethers. It's something that you guys are both going to have to together actually implement after the fact of this reunion coming together. So the plan and the action and the intent is here. But this is their choice. It's their physical truth. It's what they're needing in their life. It's their intention, so to speak. You're making them... Oh, Goddess of Power. Okay, whoever was controlling that situation before, again, for this group, yes, there could be a child involved. I'll just say. And that was the one thing that did come through. I also feel that people in the past that were potentially in their life, those circumstances are changing and the balance of the scale has come back, but it's more they're actually taking it back. They're taking their power back. They're taking the power back. They're not giving their power away. They're not intimidated, nor are they feeling, wooed by a Lilith energy. It's in reverse. So they've come to terms with it. They felt that time was immature and, it was in the younger years. It was in the least rational years of their life. This is the way they're relating to it. But they have been very direct with this individual and potentially there was an immaturity within the connection. I also feel with Divine Feminine, if Divine Feminine has really, drawn a line in the sand and went, look, if you're in a situation that you need to tackle and let go of, be it in the 3D or spiritually, I feel Divine Feminine's pulled back and really is honouring her sacred temple. She's really choosing not to give her sacral chakra energy away, without it having a purpose. I feel the Divine Feminine's linking to the Earth signs, really filling their cup and making sure that they're looking after themselves. And I feel Divine Masculines of these elements are really understanding such. They know that this is much more than intimacy. It's spirituality. And, selling yourself short in that notion when it is just one side of the cup. It's funny. They're wanting to have this brand new beginning with you. Now, whatever happens, be it you guys end up together, the co-creative energy, I'm seeing this unconditional love. And this doesn't mean that, it can mean that there's children involved. And for that case, the one message that did come through is they feel you would be an amazing parent. The other is, no, they don't have to have a child with you to be happy. If that's something that is universally intended, they feel, be it will. Regardless, it's a brand new beginning. Children at the moment in astrology and connected to this twin flame path where it stands, the new moon in Cancer is a rebirthing. So it's really a rebirthing for all people involved and it's a brand new start. But there's, each individual in this scenario is really longing for this brand new beginning. I do feel ultimately they're going to be open. Now, what's really been shown to you is it feels as though something is going down. It feels as though it's a bit like the key has gone into the lock. Something has unlocked the gates for this person, and this person is coming to you very quickly. I do feel if there has been a misunderstanding, it's being cleared up, but something's freeing them. Let's get into the snippet and see how this relates. I'll pull 3 cards before I go for Divine Feminine, and then we'll get into the snippet and the extension and dig further. Okay, what do we need to know for Divine Feminine, please? Okay, you guys are going through a hard time at the minute. Some of you, and this is probably why it's really shifting this Divine Masculine. If you guys have really felt in the past that you were manipulated and not valued, the new moon in Cancer is helping you ascend and really owning the beauty and the love of who you are. But I do feel the emotions and the ascension directly connected between the both of you has become extremely overwhelmed. Some sense of information may come towards you relating to something that Divine Masculine has gone through. That can be through direct communication or ascension. But I do feel overall you guys are feeling extremely exhausted, maybe a little bit disillusioned. And yeah, emotions. Okay, so you could be feeling the joint energy. and really feeling quite worn down by it, and maybe having empathy and compassion for a circumstance that potentially they could be going through. But some of you are thinking, do I just, do I leave this behind? Do I leave it behind? Do I just move forward? Just move into the heart chakra at the minute. You're going to have a story in your life that is very beautiful. Yes, your soul can choose. We will get into the snippet because you've got walking in beauty, needing to get grounded. The beautiful thing is these elements at the moment are going through a massive transformation, and they're having the new beginning starting through with this new moon in Cancer. So please trust the process. Stay tuned for the snippet. And if you do care to join us for the extension, it's in the Members Hub. The link is below. Take care. I feel some of you are going to be receiving, and I don't know why I heard this, so I'm just channeling the message, Sunday. Now, Sunday, for some reason, I do feel you'll be home. It does feel around the time of the new moon in Cancer. Something is shifting within this connection, and I do feel be ready for action. This could be unexpected joy, and please, please, please trust your intuition. Come through and see how this is going to play out. I see someone at the door. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings 5D. If you do want to come through and get the extension, it is in the Members Hub, and the extensions are at the top level. At the bottom level, the first level, we have the Twin Flame coaching twice a month. The second level, we have all the content pre-released. In the top level, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, you get the extension. So yes, there's heaps to come. And on the website at the moment, we have webinars. We're going to be having the Lionsgate portal, Aries and Chiron, Juno moving direct, which will impact the Twin Flame path, and I do have specials up. So come through, subscribe and join, or I will see you live every Friday. Take care, guys.